is up, everybody? Fred Lam here, and welcome back to our Print Profit series with myself, Fred Lam, and Michael Shih.
Hey everyone.
Awesome. So, first of all, we've covered quite a lot of things in the last several video segments, and if you have not watched any of it, and this is actually your first time watching our Print Profit series, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and then watch back our first episode, because our entire segment are actually in order, okay? You would actually need to know what is happening, what is the overview, and then we walk you through each step. We've already covered, obviously, the overview, what print on demand is, how easy and how quickly you can actually start making $500 a day on Shopify with print on demand. We also covered basically the 3 steps, and we went even really deep into design and also products.
Yep.
So in this video, we're going to talk about traffic. All right. Now, before we go into that, listen, if you love any of my video content and if you love the Print Profit series with Michael and I, make sure you put a like right below, okay? Leave a comment, let us know, because those really motivate us to continue to create amazing videos just for every single one of you. Last but not least, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on that notification bell to join our notification squad so that each time I release a new video training or a video interview or a series of training or content, you're going to be first to actually be notified when we have that up. So now let's talk about traffic, all right? Yeah. As we all know, and I always say this to every single one, he who controls the traffic controls the business. And you can have however many products you have, you can have how great a design you have, you can have whatever the best product in the universe, but if you don't have traffic, you're seriously not having a business because you're not attracting people to go to your site to actually buy. So now when it comes to traffic, obviously there are many ways for you to get traffic, right? There are SEO, yep. There are Facebook ads, yep. Google search, display ads, CPV. There's a lot of things out there. And to really drill into every single one of them, and as you guys all know, I love traffic, but to share all the traffic secrets and to show you how to do it, it can be pretty much mind-blowing. And not just mind-blowing, it can be overwhelming. That's the word that I'm looking for. It can be overwhelming. Right. But I know for e-commerce, right, the best platform, and I think that you're going to support me on this, the best platform when it comes to e-commerce products is actually Facebook. Yes. Right? And obviously, as you guys can actually see in the title, we're going to actually talk to you and share with you Michael's $1 million Facebook ad case study. If you guys are excited about this, leave a comment below. Tell us what you guys think about this, because he's going to basically share with you what he done and what he has created through his Facebook ads to actually generate over $1 million. So let me ask you a quick question. Obviously, a lot of people have been hearing me as a broken record on why Facebook is excellent and I love Facebook and why I love Facebook. But in your perspective, why do you think Facebook ads can do so well and why it has a tremendous impact in your funnel, especially you made $1 million on just one single funnel?
Right. Well, I personally think Facebook is easier to learn than Google. I tried dabbling with Google. It's a great platform, but it will take time to learn that. But with Facebook, I just got it right away. And to get into it, the reason why Facebook is so powerful is their targeting aspects. You can go in very specifically on who you want to reach. And if you have a design talking to a specific audience, it's really easy to get in touch with them.
There you go. The targeting is something that Facebook can do that no other platforms can do. Right. It's kind of like my unicorn analogy. Right. Like, you can actually drill down to exactly who the heck loves unicorn, right, or who the heck would love something like a turtle. Like, I know a mutual friend of mine that actually made a lot of money drop shipping on turtle products, like crazy, ridiculous amounts. Yeah. And what you're trying to do is actually just get in front of those people with your products. Right. So let's walk through first 2 sets. We're going to cover part 1 and part 2. Part 1, we're talking about the funnel first. Part 2, we're going to talk about ads. Okay. So obviously, as we all know, in order for anyone to actually really crush it on Facebook, to crush it with their store, you got to increase your average order value. Right. The more you collect upfront, the more ability you can invest and go head to head with all those large corporations out there who are, again, dabbling into maybe potentially the same audience that you are going after.
Right.
So in terms of funnel, specifically for print on demand,
right,
how do you usually structure it? Like your $1 million funnel, how do you structure your funnel?
So I have different ways to structure my funnels. One being just my front end product, and for example, let's say sneakers. I will sell sneaker and I will have upsell with the tote bag and downsell the pillowcase. So the tote bag and pillowcase is all very easy product for people to add to cart and buy. And for my funnel, I have what's called a post-purchase upsell sequence. So after someone buys that first initial product, then they can just click one button to add the other product to cart. So they don't have to enter their credit card information again. So that really helps.
Which is interesting. One thing that I kind of caught, and I'm not sure if you guys caught it too, for me, when I'm building my funnels, what I care about is obviously the initial product is always the most important thing, because that's what really attracts people to actually pull out their credit card. And then from there, what I usually do, what I usually teach, and obviously there's never a right or wrong, is whatever that is right for your business, however much revenue that you generate, it's what works for you. Again, like I said, there's so many other strategies out there, but I'm sharing based on my experience. Michael is also sharing based on his experience at the same time. So let's say that for me, what I've been teaching is that you go from a lower end product, let's say a price point of, let's say $20, and you would want to sell them something a little bit higher, which is like 25 to basically all the way to like 40, and another one higher.
Right.
But based on what you just shared of your funnel for print on demand, you're actually going the other way,
right,
which is basically selling a more premium product, right, and then selling them easy add-ons. That's what we should call it, right? It's really an easy add-on because it's like tote bag. Yeah, it's a no-brainer product.
Yeah.
So for me, let me share my experience. So when I go from a lower-end product to a higher product price point and then a higher price point, what I see in the funnel is usually around 20 to around 35% take rates. I would assume, correct me if I'm wrong, if you're selling a higher-end product from the initial product, sneaker will be what, $80, I would say? Roughly.
Sneaker, roughly $59,
$60.
Yeah.
So a tote bag, obviously, is going to be like, what, $20 or something like
that.
$24.95. What is the take rate? Because now you're going from a person that is already dishing out a larger number. They're already convinced on buying from you, and now they're just adding in a no-brainer product. What is typical take rate for those?
So typical take rate with that sequence, you can go all the way up to 80%.
Oh, holy crap.
Just because they already like the design, and they come into the sequence, and they all just need to click one button to add it to cart and buy. And with that price range, it's very easy for them to take it. If they don't take the tote bag, they'll take the pillow.
Wow.
So either or, there's a really high chance.
What's the take rate on the downsell then? So if you guys are great at math, I hope you guys caught it. Yeah. So what Michael is basically saying, that based on his testing and what he has done through his $1 million funnel, is that when he's selling the $60 sneaker, going down to a lower product, which is $25, it's an 80% take rate. Yeah. So that means that for every 10 people, I should say, my apology, that bought the sneaker, 8 of them would actually have bought the tote bag. Then 2 of them will be presented the pillowcase if they didn't buy the tote bag. Then for the 2, what is the take rate for the other 2?
I would say another half.
Another half.
Yeah.
So you're literally almost saying that your funnel literally almost did 90% take rate.
Yeah.
Holy macaroni. That is amazing. Like, kudos to you. That is amazing. Like, that means that whatever you're selling, let's say you're selling for $60, you can literally increase by 50% by selling add-on products as an upsell. Yeah. So this is, I hope that you guys are taking notes and and if you guys are selling something that's the premium price point over $50, try selling them an add-on product which is actually lower. So now that I know how you can actually build that 7-figure funnel, obviously, yes, I am milking information out of him. Okay, all right, he doesn't know that yet. I'm putting on the hot seat right now. All right, so again, if you guys love what I'm doing to him, I'm grilling him, and we're just having fun. We're buddies right now, so he doesn't mind sharing all his knowledge with you guys. So you guys definitely need to show your appreciation to Michael for being in the hot seat, for me questioning all these other stuff. Leave a comment below so he can actually take a look at that. So now that I know that your funnel is basically converting at like freaking 90%, let's talk about the traffic side now. So since that now we've basically covered the design, product, funnel,
right.
Now it's all about traffic.
Right.
So for me, when it comes to Facebook ads, I always break it into 3 different parts. Part 1 is selecting the marketing objective on basically telling Facebook exactly what you want, what the outcome is. Second is to drill down to the targeting. And number 3 is going to be the ad itself. Right. So let's talk about the top step 1 first when it comes to traffic for Facebook. Yeah. Marketing objective.
Right.
What do you choose?
I choose website conversions, and I go straight to purchase. Even on the new Pixel, I'll choose purchase right off the gate.
So again, you guys heard that. I've been telling you guys that from day one. We have so many people. Again, there are other strategies out there, but over time, with all the people that are making a killing with their e-commerce store, with their Shopify business, they all go with website conversion. There are people that have been sharing, oh, you want to use link click, you want to use post engagement ad, but at the end of the day, for us, we've tested it, we always get the best bang for our buck when it comes to website conversion, even though if you do not have a purchase yet, because Facebook is basically targeting or finding audience within whoever you're targeting that are more likely to buy.
Correct.
And yes, CPM will be a little bit higher because these are people that are more having higher potential on buying, and it will be a higher CPM compared to PPE and link click. But here's the deal. You want to tell Facebook that you want sale.
Yeah.
And that's the most important key. Yeah. So we're in alignment of that. Step number 2 is now about the audience. So we've covered in our previous episodes that when it comes to audience, you actually have a different route because with print on demand, you guys look for the audience first before you actually advertise. Where in drop shipping and what I do, we look for the product first, then go into finding audience.
Right.
So what do? So let's say that you have a design of a unicorn. I don't know why in this series I've been loving unicorn. Let's say unicorn. Yeah. So you have a design on unicorn. What do you do?
So you can be very precise with your targeting. For example, unicorns, and let's say someone who like wine. So on your T-shirt will be I love wine and I love unicorns. So with your targeting, you can be more narrowed down and target people who like wine and the unicorn interest as well. So you're intersecting these 2 different interests and going directly to the people who are interested in wine and unicorns. So you don't have to go that broad and search for your customers. You already know your customers, so you're just throwing this message, this T-shirt, to that demographic.
Oh, so that's an interesting thing. I hope you guys caught that. I caught something that I think is something that I've got to repeat. So when I have a unicorn design, I don't just have a unicorn design. I should tie unicorn with something.
Secondary niche.
Yeah. Secondary niche. I hope you guys caught it. So basically, I should have a design of a drunken unicorn, and I can go after basically people that loves going to bar or nightclub with a unicorn on it.
Yeah.
And I think that's gonna work. I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna get a designer to test a drunken unicorn holding on to like a beer, and I'm gonna test the crap out of that and see how it works. But hey, I never knew that. To be honest, that is actually brilliant because you're now going even more precise. Yeah. Not just going after people who likes unicorn, but now if the 2 interests combines well together, then obviously there is a higher chance for that person to actually buy your product, which actually make perfect sense. That's actually really, really brilliant way. Awesome. All right. So with that, now we go talk about the ad itself. Right. So we covered the marketing objective, which is the campaign level. We talked about the asset level, which is the drunken unicorn. Yeah. And now we're going to talk about the ad itself. Right. So the ad itself, I would assume, I would assume that it should not be a product that just stand there and have a white background.
Yeah.
It would be something different, right?
Correct. So those lifestyle shots actually do really well just because so many people have just done the stock photo with the image. With the lifestyle shots, it's more lively and it stands out way more, and people can actually see that themselves wearing it if you have let's say, a female demographic and a female wearing that t-shirt, it's like, oh, that relates directly to me. So that's another message to market match.
I get it. So for those of you that don't understand what lifestyle photos are basically a person wearing that thing,
Correct,
a person walking with that, or whatever design that you have, and making more like it is lively, like it's more human looking, or making people have to perceive value or seeing that they are actually wearing that. And I think that's like a big key for print on demand, right?
That's correct. And also, if you're advertising on Facebook, you're more integrated, and when you scroll through, people say, oh, that's a pretty cool image, and not like, oh, you're trying to sell me. So
awesome. And I think I would assume it would do well on Instagram too, because Instagram is all about lifestyle photos.
Oh yeah, like I see a lot of just casual t-shirts or just bags or watches, for example. They do really well with these lifestyle shots and mock-ups.
And I know that for a fact right now that as of we're recording right now, the Instagram's really taking a big turn. People are getting crazy conversions out of Instagram, like the market shift finally. Because previously, a lot of people test Instagram, they were getting engagement, but they're not getting a sale. People are not buying. But now it seems like, I don't know what Facebook has done, thanks to them, I love it, that people on Instagram are now buying products. And I assume print-on-demand products is going to be like a big thing on Instagram because it's because of lifestyle photos.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree. I see that with my own ads as well.
So, tip for you guys: dropped another golden nugget. We call this the knowledge bomb. All right. Anyways, so pretty much, objective is website conversion.
Correct. Yeah.
We basically go down to the interest where we tie a secondary interest and lifestyle photos.
Right.
And that's what it is. Awesome. So I've been grilling him all these information. Now I have my idea on selling my drunken unicorn. So if you see my drunken unicorn ad, it's me. Okay? Don't steal that. That's my idea. Anyways, so on top of that, I know that we have been throwing a lot, like I know that everyone is pretty much overwhelmed right now with our print profit series, and I know for a fact that we've been more on like an interview talking format, and there's not really a lot of over the shoulder step by step, and I twisted Michael's arm. He created something called the Print Profits Bootcamp. Right? Can you explain a little bit about to people here?
So basically, the Print Profits Bootcamp is over-the-shoulder training. It's a 10-part series where I show you exactly how you go from starting a store, finding design, and launching it on Facebook. And it's very comprehensive. After the 10-part series, you will have a good idea to start your store and make some sales.
Awesome. So it's kind of like one of my 10-part video training series, but he's going after print on demand. If this is something that's right for you guys, seriously, there's a link right below the video description. Click on it. All we ask is your email address, no credit card, no nothing. Okay? And at the same time, I have asked Michael, okay, to host a free workshop where it is going to give you the shortcut. So you don't have to go through the 10-part. Go through the shortcut on knowing exactly how to create your print-on-demand store. He will review more of his $1 million Facebook ads funnel and case study to every single one of you. So something that you don't want to miss out. If you are serious about building your very own print-on-demand business through Shopify, you do not want to miss out on this free workshop, okay? When you actually sign up for the free bootcamp, there is going to be instructions on where you can actually secure your seat for our live workshop. Now, here's the deal. When you're signing up, I do not want you to just sign up and not be there. And absolutely, I absolutely hate it because you're not showing me that you are serious in your business. You're showing me that you are half-ass serious. And I don't want half-ass people here. I want people that are going to hustle. I want people that are going to take action. And if this is you, scroll down below, click on the link, sign up for your free 10-part video training series on Print Profits Bootcamp, and also secure your seat and make sure you are there live, okay? And on top of that, obviously, there's a link to Michael's YouTube channel right in the video description. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel too. All right, he's local, so I'm going to give him a call every day. No, not every day. He's going to get scared. I'll give him a call every week to make sure he comes over here to record more video training for you guys, to educate you guys, to share with you his knowledge, okay? And again, if you love this video series, make sure you, first, leave a thumbs up right below. leave us a comment. We'll take a look at it. We will appreciate your feedback. If you hate this, let us know. Okay, I don't mind people hating me. I'll turn haters into lovers. I've done that many times to a lot of people. The guy that actually called me out and said that I don't have a Porsche and I did a video, everyone loved that video. Anyways, on top of that, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, click on the notification bell, and follow me on my social media. All the details are right below in the video description, and we'll see you in our next segment and episode. All right?
Bye, everyone.
See you guys.